What's up, everybody? Happy F It Friday from the past, because it's Wednesday. If you saw my Homebrew Wednesday, you know what's up. Anyway, got a pretty special F It Friday for today. We've got a local brewery called Martin House Brewing. They do a collaboration beer every year with the Toadies. This year they did 2 beers, which are meant, like I said on Wednesday, to be combined together. So first we have, one of these days I will not have the phone drop. Whatever. First we have Hell Below, which is a strong black ale. Not very descriptive, 8.7%. Obviously this is the last time I'm gonna shoot in the kitchen, right? Alright, Hell Below. The other one is Stars Above, which is a raspberry sour ale, coming in at 5.2%. So these two beauties have been all over Fort Worth, and I'm gonna assume DFW in general. I've heard a lot of good things about these individually. A ton of local bars have been serving these though as half and halves all over Fort Worth, which I think is really cool, especially I don't know, tying into that Fit Friday and all that good shit. I don't know if they're made to separate. I don't have a clue what their finishing gravities are. We can assume that the strong black ale at 8.7 is probably going to be a higher FG than 5.2% raspberry, but whatever. I've also seen a ton of more bars just have this one, so apparently it's an awesome beer. I accidentally cracked this one off camera. It actually is quite carbonated. It kind of came off the top. So I'm actually going to pour these in the little cups first because, you know, I kind of want to know what they taste like separate on their own behalf, on their own merit, without any intrusion from the other. It's nice and carbonated. So let's see. Let's do Hell Below first. Hell Below. It's got a real nice deep roasted aroma, not flavor, aroma. Right off the bat, it's like I wouldn't even call it like you would. It's not like the sweet chocolate that you usually get from a roast. I'm not sure if this is. I mean, shit, it's right here in front of me. Strong black ale. I mean, that doesn't really tell me exactly what kind of style that is. I haven't looked it up. I don't know. But let's give it a taste and see. Okay. It's not bad. It's pretty sweet, actually. Right off the top of my head, the first thing I'm thinking of is like Imperial Schwarzbier or something. That's not right because it's not lagery at all, but like a really sweet porter, maybe. Not sure how I feel about it actually, but who cares, because maybe Stars Above will make it better. Let's try that out. Awesome aroma there. Mostly a raspberry aroma, which I don't know, for whatever reason, I don't know if that I don't have a good sniffer or not, but usually in raspberry berries I don't smell the raspberry very much, even when most people say they do. Yep, right off the bat, yep. Damn, that is really good. It's just enough tartness, just enough sour to be thirst quenching, absolutely thirst quenching, but it has got a strong raspberry flavor. Yeah, the carbonation gives you just a little bit of a sting. I could crush the shit out of that beer. That is awesome. But that's not why we're here, right? We're here to pour these shits together. So let's do it. Let me pour off my little separator there. Let's get some of this going. See if we can get some. Don't do this to me now. See if we can get some head in there. Come on, buddy. Alright. That's about all I'm going to give it. Because if it doesn't separate, I ain't wasting that raspberry on this shit. So here's my super high-tech separator, aka Victor Brews style. Where's that guy at, guys? I know he's busy. He actually seems like he's got a lot of shit going on. The last time we saw him with the house, he's got the flooding in the house, and I know he's got his own business to run. But Victor Brews, Mr. Man, if you see this at all, which I don't know, you seem busy. If you do, miss you, buddy. Need to see some shit from you. Get that head back, because it dissipated really quickly, and it's not coming back at all. Which is strange, because when I cracked the can, you know, the carbonation started coming out of the top. Now, you can't see if it's going to separate or not, but whatever. Let's pour it and see what we get to happen here. Again, I don't know if these were meant to be separated or not so much as just mixed together. So, yeah. Looks like I'm batting a fat, ugly 0 for 2 on the Epic Fridays, guys. Let's get rid of that shit. I want to show you, because it kind of looks like it started there at the end. I want to give you a close-up more than just like this, but I'm not going to, because the phone keeps falling. You've seen it, and it's stupid and annoying. So that's not enough separation. We're gonna call it a fail, but we'll see what it tastes like, because the whole point necessarily of this beer wasn't to separate, but just to mix. So we're gonna mix hell below and stars above. Let's see what we get, guys. Cheers. Okay, pretty good. I feel like it stratified a little bit more than you can see visually, because that just tasted almost 100% like the sour ale. So I'm gonna give it a little bit of a swish, a little bit of a swirl. Kind of want to get the effect. Oh man, this phone. The memory running out, it falling all over the place. Cannot wait to get my GoPro. I finally convinced the wife to let me get one sooner or later. We are going on a trip to Europe next year for the first time neither of us have ever been, so it'll be an awesome trip. Anyway, as I was saying, I think I tasted most of the raspberry. Take it off screen, do something naughty to it. I don't want you guys to know. I don't want to see it. I don't want to gross you out. Whoa. All right, let's bring it back. Let's give it another taste. Okay. Much more mixed that time. And as you can tell by my face, I'm not really digging it. Which is a shame, because these guys brew some bomb-ass beers. I don't care that I work for another local brewery. These guys are the shit. We're the shit too. We can all be the shit together. It's a bromance here, but I was hoping for a little bit more. That sip wasn't as bad. Maybe I'm not doing it fair. I'm so torn, because this beer is badass. Like, it is amazing, amazing, amazing raspberry sour. Like, God, I love that. I don't want to taint it, but how much of this do I have left? I'm gonna put the rest in here so I can drink this. And I don't want to shit on them, but I mean, This strong black ale, whatever it's supposed to be, it's pouring all. I mean, it's pouring like jet fuel, man. It's hardcore. I don't know. It. No. What the problem is initially, and it's gotten just a slight bit warm with all my shit going on with the camera. Whatever I was saying before about not being that roasty, wrong, because it's come out much more now, and it's almost like burnt, which I'm very sensitive to because I hate burnt shit. I don't throw my meat on a grill most of the time, and when I do, I don't want any char on it. It's gross. It's sick. I don't want my burnt food. It's gross. I don't want burnt beer. It tastes kind of burnt. But since I poured a bunch more of that raspberry in here, let's see how it goes. Yeah, much better, much better. Now, see, when I do that, the acidity takes that roastiness and just sort of cuts it out, that burntness, and just sort of gets it out of here. Yeah, and so you're left with a slightly, still has a little bit of roast, but not burnt like this shit does. Just a little bit of roast, not chocolate though, which you would think maybe you would want with some chocolatey raspberry sort of a thing. But instead, you get a very balanced brown ale porter flavor with a hint of raspberry. So if I was to taste this just mixed and no one told me what it was, I would be I'd say, hey, how'd you get that really strange back in the palate raspberry flavor in a porter kind of a thing? But anyway, as far as the F It Friday goes with the separation and shit, can't do it. Dan, don't be mad at me. I 0 for 2 here, but don't worry, I'm gonna keep trying. I don't know what the OG, or I guess I should say final gravity was on these things, but man, I would have assumed, especially with how sweet this thing is, that they would have separated. Again, my state-of-the-art separator might not have done it. Might have to just buy one of those that Nate has, set it in the glass and do it right. Anyway, cheers fellas, happy F It Friday. See you later.